Yo, what's going on YouTube? Technically T, yep man, the tech dude with the do-rag on. Refresh rates, refresh rates, refresh rates. That's the name of the game when it comes to 2020, man, when it comes to smartphones. Now this video is gonna be kind of off the dome. I didn't make any notes whatsoever. This is just me really talking about this topic, man, because this is my opinion of what I feel about it. Now, no, these aren't gonna be stating facts. This is more so an opinion piece, man. So if you disagree or if you agree, let me know in the comment section down below. But in my opinion, 2020, this whole smartphone race, man, this refresh rate of who can have the most hertz in the screen, I really feel like it's overrated, and it's honestly, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Whether it's 60, 90, 120, 240, whatever it's gonna be, I feel like this whole refresh rate thing is blown out of proportion. Now to keep it 100 with you, I feel like this wouldn't even be a thing. This wouldn't even be talked about as much if certain people on YouTube didn't make that to be the staple of what smartphones should be. Like, I feel like it's became such an important factor now that if your smartphone doesn't have 120, at least 90, then it doesn't matter at all. It's just like 60 hertz is the VHS, 90 has become the new DVD, and then you got 4K Blu-ray that's now 120 hertz. That's the level that I see this going about. And in my opinion, I think that's just not the wrong way to go about it. Now, yes, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you're probably like, what do you know? Have you even had a device that's 120? Have you had a device that's 90? I have had the Pixel 4 XL, 90 hertz, and I do own the Oneplus 7 Pro that I'm currently using right now, which is also 90 hertz. And yes, I can tell a slight difference when we are talking about scrolling, but that's where it stops. That's where it stops for me, man, is scrolling. Now, I think what a lot of people don't understand, and they're getting so caught up in this refresh rate war, is it doesn't matter how many hertz your display is. If apps aren't compatible, if apps haven't updated their app to be compatible with that refresh rate, you're gonna, I'm pretty sure, get bumped right back down to 60. That's the whole thing. A lot of people are getting caught up with it, but you don't realize that everything that you're viewing isn't even in 90 or 120 hertz. Sure, you can force it. Of course, you can force it to do whatever you want to, but at the same time, then you're sacrificing battery life. Then you're sacrificing the main point of having a smartphone or having the smartphone of choice, and that's gonna be battery life. And to me, I can cherish battery life way more than I can cherish scrolling through my settings on 120 hertz. Now, I know technology evolves. I know that's the next thing up. I know that is the next progression of technology, but at the same time, you have companies like OnePlus. I did a video about this a couple days ago. If you didn't see it, I will be sure to link that above. But you're focusing on having a 120 hertz display where you have a perfectly working 90, but you have a subpar camera. So I think you have companies that's taking a little bit more jumping into that race of the hertz war when they need to take a step back and get into what their main focus is, getting to improve what they need to improve on. Don't make stuff that you already have good. Every company that's kind of pushing this issue still needs work in other categories. Samsung, you're not perfect. Your OS is getting better, it's not perfect. Your cameras are okay, it's not perfect. But y'all just want to go out there and rush and jump into 240 hertz, 120 hertz. That's the game that you want to rush out there and play. So my opinion, man, I really think this is super overrated when it comes to refresh rate. I feel like 60 is just fine. People say, oh, you can't tell the difference if you move from 90 hertz back to a 60, then you can really tell the difference. I do it all the time. I use an iPhone in one pocket and I have the OnePlus 7 Pro in the other pocket. The OnePlus 7 Pro is always on 90, and I pick up my iPhone. It's not night and day difference. Everybody's all of a sudden acting like 60 hertz is the sluggish. It's like running a Note 3 on TouchWiz. All of a sudden that we have 90 now, 60 is just the slowest refresh rate in the world. No, stop letting people tell you that. If you're watching these people on YouTube, stop making it seem like 60 is terrible now. 60 is just fine. The average person, and I even hate saying that because the average consumer is a lot smarter than you think. The average person is not going to care. The average person is not going to care or be able to tell, oh, this is 80 hertz, this is 90 hertz. They don't care. Can the phone send text messages? Can the phone take pictures? Can you pay your bills on your phone? But scrolling to Mary Jane and John's contact is just a little bit smoother. I can flick the wrist one time and it glides down to his. Look, man, 60 hertz is just fine. Stop letting people tell you that 60 hertz is bad. Smartphones, do not get into this race war when it comes into 120 hertz, 90 hertz. Just don't jump into that war right now. And people out there that's watching this video, don't get caught up in rushing out there and going and buying a phone because you know it has the best fluent display ever. realize that you're not gonna get that full hertz all the time. It's gonna scale down, especially if you have it on certain performance modes. Once again, you get into apps that doesn't support that hertz, you're gonna see it drop right back down to 60, and then you're right back to square one using a 60 hertz panel like the iPhone. So that's just my point, man. That's just what I feel about it. Like, again, you could totally disagree with me. It's 100% fine, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with me when I say that this whole refresh war is absolutely overrated. But yo, take it to you. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Like I said, let me know in the comment section. Let me make sure I'm not, I always gotta say, make sure your boy not crazy, man. Let me know if I'm crazy down in the comment section below, or if you agree with me. Let me know also. Let's get some conversation started down below, man. But definitely hit that like button, definitely hit that subscribe, and turn on the bell, because we're gonna be getting to plenty opinionated videos. I'm starting these up because you know your boy always has an opinion that's a little different from everybody else. But taking it to you, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I will catch y'all on the next one. Later.